Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. So this is a little bit of a different video because I want to talk about something that I've been working on for the last little bit and something that I've been putting a lot of my hard work and energy and a lot of really creative idea into trying to push this out. And this is for my upcoming Kickstarter campaign. Even though I don't have a big channel whatsoever, I know that there is, a very small group of people here that have really subscribed to the channel, which I am really grateful for. And just being able to put that positive energy out there. I don't know, I've just been really interested in putting a lot of different tarot content out there. And part of that has been really inspiring for me in being able to combine a lot of different things that I love. I love being able to do videos that put a really good spotlight on Kickstarter projects, especially tarot related, because it allows for creators to have some sort of platform where they can get some traction and people that are very interested in some of their projects to make them come to life. I love being able to be part of somebody's success and being able to really back them up if it's something that I really feel like I'm drawn to, if it's something that I feel can be very beneficial or something that I just really want to have fun with. I will say that not every one of those has been successful, but most of them, 95% of them have. And it will be very unfair for me to only focus on those negatives rather than the positives. And it's because of that positivity that I've been able to see through various different projects and sharing my passion that I have for tarot really has helped me come to where I am today in regards to what I am trying to do. So for the last 2 to 3 years now, I've been working with a independent artist from Finland. Their name is Sharks, and it was really interesting because I was able to meet them through Twitch. I really loved really doing a lot of Just Dance content at the time, and because I love Just Dance. That's just one of the things. And so it was really interesting to bump into this person's stream and then be able to follow them. And also really nice to see that this person can also do some art content on the side. It's really inspired me to be able to see a lot of their art content and be able to support their community, be able to support their work. I know I had a lot of different art work be created on for my own Twitch channel at the time. And eventually we ended up just kind of getting to know each other. I ended up commissioning them for different projects. And one of those was to create my very own tarot deck. The tarot deck is this one that I have right here. Is the Cordein Tarot. It's a traditional Rider-Waite deck with 78 cards in it. And one of the really nice things about this deck and coming up with this particular project is that it took a lot of direction, it took a lot of work, it took a lot of coordination, a lot of back and forth to be able to kind of finally see it be completed and being able to take his art style and be able to translate that into what I have today. It's really great and it's really amazing. And so what I would love to do is be able to do a flip through of the deck as it currently stands with the prototype that I currently have in hand right now. I consider this more like a prototype because what I am trying to do with the Kickstarter is give people the ability that depending on how much support it has, that we'll be able to have a lot of different enhancements to the deck. Be able to give it a better card quality stock, be able to give it some very cool, sleek black edging, be able to improve on the box as well, be able to come up with some pins and stickers and things of that nature, just to really enhance on the experience on the deck itself. So because of that, I would love to showcase kind of what I have right now for the prototype, be able to share with you in regards to where I am right now with it, and then share some more details about the Kickstarter. So without further ado, let's go and do a nice little flip through of this. So there you go. This is the current flip through of what I have for this deck. So the way that this currently stands, there's going to be a few different changes to it. One of them is that I want to have a different card back, one that will go really well with some of the upgrades, especially with the black edging on the actual deck, because being able to kind of have the deck be cohesive and have a lot of just parts of the deck be able to combine with what we're adding in terms of the black edging, the box itself, things of that nature. I want to make it look as cohesive as possible. So one of the newer card back designs, I'll attach it right here on this video right here. Just so this way you have an idea of what the upgrade or what the change is going to be and kind of what I'm thinking about. The other thing that is going to come with this is that I have been working on the side with getting a lot of different quotes, manufacturers, things where I can really enhance and try to make this Kickstarter pop as much as possible, so that if someone like myself was going to go into this Kickstarter and was going to look at it, then I will feel very proud and I will feel very drawn to it as well. Would I be somebody who will back my own deck? That is the main thing that I went to it in my head, especially because I do these this Kickstarter gem series. And, you know, if I was doing a series and I come across my deck, what will be something that will make it pop for me? Would I be drawn to my own deck? Right? And those are things that I try to be very conscious when I try to create this Kickstarter. I want to give something that focuses on quality without having me go be at a loss. Because at a certain point, I can add all these bells and whistles, but it's not something that I can fork up right off the bat. And I think being able to create enough hype to be able to do it, then we can kind of unlock some of those features to make the deck even better, as well as the box. With that said, the way that the Kickstarter is currently organized is to be able to have the deck the way that I have the prototype right now as the biggest reference, be the star of the show. And then kind of have everything else be around that. So what that means is that if you want to just do the very, very bare minimum for one of these decks, is going to be at $45 to be able to pledge into it. And then the shipping and handling will be done at a separate time. If it's something that you really want to improve on what I am putting on the table, I'm also doing pins and stickers, and part of that is going to really show some of the things that the deck already has to offer. So for example, some of the current designs that are out there really focus on some of the cards that are already part of it. For example, one of them is the Magician, which is one of the cards that the artist just really was in love with, and it's one of their favorite cards and designs that came out of it. The second one is the Death card, right? It's a very simple, sleek design, and it just came out really, really well. And it was another card that really popped out to us at the very early stages of the design. I just love enamel pins as well. So figure that being able to work with a manufacturer that can kind of create this to go along with the deck for an additional price, I think was going to be a really well route to go. In addition, I think everybody universally loves stickers. I think being able to really harp on those particular designs on some of the characters. So for right now, I'm trying to do the initial suit of aces, just kind of across the board, have them all be created as stickers, since a lot of the designs are very unison. And you can see all the hands holding the different suits of the tarot. I think was a really great approach to it. And behind both of these stickers and pins, be able to come up with additional rewards that if we raise enough money, then I'll just throw those in as part of you just pledging, right? And I think that being able to build upon the support that I get for this campaign, rather than have it be just this cash grab per se, I think it was just the right way to go. One of the things that I've been trying to figure out are two very specific things. One of them is, how do I become more independent, and how do I combine my love for tarot and kind of just having that be an extension of something that I enjoy doing. I guess you can look at it like a hobby, a passion, and try to make that into something where I feel like I can just transition that into part of my career. I'm not a huge fan of doing readings all the time. In fact, I feel like a lot of my creative juice and a lot of my drive comes in from just being like an innovator, trying to come up with something new. And so having this opportunity to create the deck as I have it right now, and then in addition to that, being able to put something out there that I think that I definitely love and enjoy and kind of share that with others was a really big part of it. And then for the second reason is that I noticed that there is a lot of like the tarot and psychic community can get a lot of a bad reputation. And a big part of it is because some people that are bad actors within the community, where they make it their mission to maybe use some of their gifts or try to fake their way through by manipulating others in order to gain for themselves. And that's not something I like. And I think it gives people that are trying to be honest within this realm of business and try to make a living for themselves. I just don't think it's right to be able to take advantage of others, especially when they're at their most vulnerable. So because of that, even though this particular deck, this deck right here is kind of like the launching pad for bigger projects that I have ideas for and that I want to be able to execute. So what does that involve? It involves being able to create other decks similar to this. And a big part of that is because I get to be able to collaborate and work with other artists around the world, be able to give them a spotlight where perhaps they would not have, be able to combine their creativity with the world of tarot, and being able to give them the opportunity to be able to share and express themselves through this venue, and have you as the viewer, as the people who dictate where you put your hard-earned money, if you want to support them as well in these endeavors. And then the other thing that is going to come from it is that it allows me to also start this creative process of kind of come up with a more ethical platform for tarot readings and psychics, and have this be available and accessible to just about everybody out there. And I think if I'm able to accomplish that and have that be as one of my life goals, I will feel amazing. I will feel great, because I definitely want to be able to bring the good out to other people. I want to be able to share this love and passion that tarot brings and that has brought to my life to others, and make it as accessible as possible to other people as well, and be able to do my own part in putting some good out into the universe, without really any expectation in return. All that I would like is to be able to be able to one day hopefully transition to having this be more like my full-time career, be able to bring out all of these different projects out to you and be able to make a livable wage in order to do so, and not have to do my current daytime job. But everything is one step at a time. And because of that, this is the first step. This is my first step to be able to put something out there into the world, collaborate with other artists, be able to help give them a spotlight, be able to recoup some of the money in order to be able to get this deck out, be able to give you a high quality item as well, depending on your support, and then be able to continue doing this over and over again and just keep putting more stuff out there. If I can do that, I think I will be just so excited about it. So this is kind of all that I have for you today. I really hope that you get the opportunity to come into the Kickstarter and be able to support it. It should be launching on October 31st. If any delays do occur, I'll try to post some sort of update, but this is the goal that I have. October 31st, the last day of Halloween, where things are starting to get a little bit colder, a little bit chillier, and be able to put that Kickstarter out. And I really hope to have your support, whether it is because you want to have a copy of the deck for yourself, or if you just want to support by just giving a like to this video as well. And hopefully with the upcoming videos that I'll have coming down the pipeline, I'll be able to give you out some more content and be able to keep rocking with these little projects on the side too. So that's all I have for today. So take care. Bye.